Hey guys, Casey here again. I know a few people had asked me about how my bucket project was going, so I thought I would do a quick video for you, just kind of letting you know where I was at with that and how I'm doing so far. So to let you know, I have not purchased any cosmetics or beauty items at all, so yay me. It's been a few weeks now. I know it's only been about a week and a half since I officially started the project, but so far so good. So a couple things I have already finished up. I finished up my Bare Minerals facial cleanser as well as the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil and Mineral Foundation. And then as far as everything else, I'm almost done with the eye cream. A little bit of this stuff goes a really long way, so, and I'm kind of liking this, but I don't think I would repurchase it, just because I haven't noticed anything amazing. But anyway, a couple other things that are almost gone. This one of the e.l.f. eyelid primers is almost completely done. Barely anything comes off on the applicator anymore. I decided with the eye primers that I would just go one by one, so that I just thought they would go faster, or seem to go faster if I did it that way, rather than bouncing around between all of them, and then it'll seem like none of them are ever running out. So I started with this one. It's almost gone. So the other ones are really, I've only used maybe each one of the other ones once. So I'm working on this one first. So I'll just skip the other eye primers. Face primers also, I have no really way of gauging how much of them I'm using. Although today, so earlier today, I was watching a video by Makeup by Tiffany D about her favorite primers, and she talked about this That Gal primer from Benefit, which, as you may know, I'm still kind of not really a huge fan of, but she was talking about mixing it in with your foundation rather than doing it before your foundation. So when I got home and I wanted to redo my makeup, I went ahead and did that. I mixed this with my CoverGirl foundation. Since this is such light coverage and it's so sheer, when I mixed it together and I put it on, I did actually notice that it was a little bit kind of glowy and nice, but as soon as I topped it with a powder, you couldn't see that anymore. So, if you don't top your foundation with a powder, or if you have a very sheer coverage foundation that you don't top, this could be good together, but I always top my foundation with a powder pretty much, except for my color stay, and even then, most of the time I do, so, I don't know. Anyway, so I found at least some kind of use for this, I guess, but I'm still not sold on it. I won't be repurchasing it. As far as the foundation goes, I am down to, I think I've used probably maybe a third of this, maybe, possibly a little bit more, but I've gotten quite a bit of use out of that. The concealers, I think one of these has a lot less than the other. Yeah, so the darker one, I think I have a little bit less than in the lighter one, but I'm still working on them, obviously. The lip glosses, this one I feel like I've made a good dent in, the e.l.f. Baby Lips one, but not so much this one. And now everything but my eyeshadow and eyeliner right now is all stuff from this bucket. So everything but what's going on my eyes. So those, still working on it. Mascara is still working on it. However, I feel like I am kind of getting down to the bottom of this mascara and the mascara primer. Let's see. Oh, my face powder and these, I do feel like I'm making a good dent in them because I've been wearing them very often. But obviously, it's not super noticeable. I really like this. I might actually repurchase this in the future, this NYC Mosaic Powder Color Wheel. Although this says Translucent Highlighter Glow, which does not make any sense to me because it actually has a pretty decent amount of coverage, so I think that's lying. But use it. The more I use this, I think the less I like it, actually. The bronzer, I cannot see on my face at all. Like, I have literally been, scrubbing my brush on there and putting it all over my face, and I cannot really tell a difference at all. So, not loving the bronzer. I do kind of like the blush, but I kind of have the same problem that it's not very pigmented, so I have to use a lot of it in order to get any color payoff. So this has kind of been upsetting me, but I don't know, I guess it's not really that big of a deal. Or I've been putting down that blush on, like I've been putting that blush on and then going over it with another blush. I think it looks really good topped with my Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink. So I've been making it work. Kind of the last thing I wanted to talk about is this little sample thing from Coastal Scents. It says blush sample, but I used it for the first time today, and at least on me, it's not a blush. I mean, it's a highlight. It's a really pretty highlight. It's kind of like a creamy color, but when I think creamy, shimmery, I obviously go to highlight, not to blush. So I am wearing that, and it's really, really nice, but it's really hard to get out of the little container, because not only is the container really hard to open, but like you can't exactly like dip a brush in it because it's such a small little pot, but you don't want to like dump it out because then just make a mess of everything. But anyway, so I like that. Not liking this as much, and just kind of working on everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So far so good, although I did file my taxes, and I'm so tempted to go on like a huge shopping makeup binge when I get my return, but I'm trying to stay strong, so any words of encouragement are greatly appreciated. But that's it for today. Let me know how your guys' projects are going, anything like that. I'd love to hear about it, and until next time, bye. Okay, so real quick, back again, just wanted to tell you a little bit about the look that I'm rocking today. Like you heard me say earlier, I am wearing just about everything from my little bucket, but also if you wanted to know what I'm wearing on my eyes, which I think is a great Valentine's Day look, it's from this LA Colors trio. The only thing that I'm wearing on my eyes as far as eyeshadow goes that isn't from this trio is just a regular old like shimmery cream highlight on my brow bone and inner corner. But if I can open this, that is. This is so cute for Valentine's Day. It has, if I don't drop it, that is, it has this really like kind of light shimmery pink, bright shimmery pink, and this purple color with like pink shimmer in it. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm wearing this kind of on the inner half, the bright pink kind of on the outer half, and then the purple in the crease, and I just think it is so lovely. And then I'm wearing my LA Colors white eyeliner, and it's so funny. So I thought that this was an eyeliner from the day that I got it, and it wasn't until I grabbed it to let you guys know what I was using that I realized that this is actually a lip liner, but I wouldn't wear this as a lip liner, I don't think, because it's a little dark. But it's Wet n Wild 666 Brandywine, and I'm using that just on the lower lash line a little bit, and I just blotted a tiny bit of this new Wet n Wild lipstick in It's a Girl on, and then topped it with my lip gloss from my bucket, the darker one. So just thought I'd let you guys know in case you were interested, because I think it's super cute. So enjoy. Bye guys.